All right, which way is Bitcoin going? We have had a beautiful upwards channel on the 45-minute chart, especially since we crossed over the 200 moving average, which is the white moving average here. So we've broken below this channel and definitely broken below it a good deal. So the 200 moving average is oftentimes a good support level. And I would expect Bitcoin to bounce here. So what I'm thinking is the 200 moving average right now is right at about 10,700. So I think we will see Bitcoin, if it continues down, that'll be a very likely bounce point. If it does not and goes through, then the 314 is below that at 10,555. But I would rather it not get down that far to find a bounce. And if it does, I think it will probably just go between the 200 and the 314 for a while, and we'll probably find a sideways at around 10,600. Or it really does dump. Now, one thing that I am noticing is whenever you see the price action dumping on a coin, looking at the directional index and the ADX. So the directional index is these red, hope you can see them, these red candles here, and the ADX is right here. ADX is rising pretty steeply. So ADX, I like to see it above 25 for health of an asset, and I like to see the directional index in the green. So if you have a red directional index, which we do, and an ADX which is rising quickly, basically the price action and the ADX are pointing at each other, that shows a velocity to the dump. So we'll see how this goes. If we can get back in the channel, then we'll quickly be challenging that $11,000 psychological level. Or we're going to bounce off probably the 10,700, then work on getting back in that channel. If we definitely go below the 10,700, that 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart, then, well, I would maybe have my shorthand ready. So anyhows, that's what I'm noticing this morning. We really are in a bit of no man's land. I think until we get back in this channel, or we bounce off the 200 moving average, or we definitely drop below the 200 moving average, for more than just like a wick, we actually get below the 200 moving average and start a downward and continue downward. I don't really know what's going to happen. So I'm not quite given up yet. I'm still pretty bullish, but we got to have a 200 moving average bounce and got to get back in that upwards channel. If not, if we get below that 200 moving average, and that's where we find support, or we continue downwards, well, then I'm definitely going to put on my my bullish sunglasses and look at this differently. So below 200 moving average, I'm looking at shorting. Above, I'm looking at holding out until we get back in the channel. Take care.